And welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with me, your host, Alan. Joining me today, I have not one, but two special guests. I got joining me over there on my right. It's going to be Mr. Ryan Francis. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, dude?
Doing good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
enjoying the day off.
All right. I had to work today like a sucker. So, and then underneath me, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Peezy. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
You know what? I'm doing good.
Excellent.
We were doing the what was it? The roundtable, the content creators roundtable last week for Strikeout Beer, and we were talking about how me and Francis are getting ready to start doing the Ninja Turtle movie reviews, and Peezy was like, "Let me get in on that. I love me some Ninja Turtles. Let's do this." So here we are. We're talking about the 1990 smash hit Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I am floored and shocked by the 6.8 out of 10 that IMDb gave this. Just floored. I'm just floored. And before we get into the movie, there's one thing that I associate with this movie, and it has to do with the VHS. So, did you guys watch it on the VHS? Did you guys have a VHS and watch it on there?
Nah, I streamed it on HBO Max.
Well, I know now. I'm talking. Yeah. These were on HBO. Yeah, they're all on HBO.
Oh, I my wife got me like a couple of years ago, like the Blu-ray box set, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2. So,
ooh,
yeah, utilize it, baby.
Oh, but you mean like back in the day,
when
dude?
you were a kid, like when you were young.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, VHS. What else was there?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think you watched it on VHS this time, guys. Come on, stay with me.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you own.
But the Pizza Hut commercial with the little kid playing Little League. Do you guys remember that? I still to this day remember that commercial. Anybody?
I know that we talked about it, but I don't really remember it that well.
Peasy, anything?
No, I don't recall this commercial.
You got to go back and look it up because it had the great Goldberg, and by Goldberg I mean the goalie from the Mighty Ducks playing the catcher on this Little League game. It's this little kid out in right field, and he's sitting out there looking at daisies and stuff. Then all of a sudden the baseball was hit to him. It's a great one. I can sing the song. I'm not going to because I'm alone on this one. I'm not doing it. But let's jump into the movie, guys.
Nope, do it.
No. What are your thoughts? So you watched it when you were a kid. You guys loved it when you were a kid. Going back and watching it now, does it hold up for you? Peasy, let's start with you.
I mean, for me, 100%. That movie will hold up the test of time, man. Between 1 and 2, literally classics in my books. I watching it again brought back so many memories that I was just dumbfounded at how like today's Ninja Turtles, like all the reboots they've done, have not gone back to this, true method that works. Which is like I feel like the actors in the suits and everything makes a huge difference compared to CGI.
Yeah, it definitely does. I didn't mind the newer ones, the last two newer ones. Have you seen those ones?
Yes, I did. And you know what? I didn't mind them either, but it's just it doesn't have the same feel as
it definitely does not have that same feel. What about you, Francis?
No, I mean I still didn't. I enjoyed it really. Like I knew that we talked about it. I was like, man, it's been so long since I've seen it. But as soon as it started up, I was like, I remember this. Just kind of like all the memories hitting back. So it was awesome to see. I do have to admit, I did fall asleep.
No, you did not.
I did, but that was because I was already very tired whenever I watched this. It was my own fault kind of thing. But I mean, I didn't rewind it because I was like, I know what happens.
I've been here, done that.
Yeah, come on. Well, we all know what happens here. But I mean, I decided to adventure, and I actually watched some of the newer ones too because I was like, I don't remember. Like, do they still make Ninja Turtle stuff? And they do, apparently. I'm not a fan of the newer stuff. Just not. Just sad.
Yeah.
But why?
I think it's just because, like, it's too fake. It just feels. I mean, obviously it's fake in the sense of they're all CGI, but I don't know. Just
Hold on a second. Wait, these aren't real Ninja Turtles?
God damn it.
sorry, I just blew that for you guys.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just.
I don't know. Just to me, just the feel was just way too different for me. I don't know. I guess growing up watching the originals and all that, it just felt too like everybody is a winner kind of feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you notice some of the? Did you notice the voice of Donatello? Do you recognize the voice of Donatello?
Oh yeah. I sure did.
No.
No.
Oh.
Peezy, go ahead and tell him.
I believe that the actor's name was Corey Feldman, right?
Corey Feldman, yes. Yeah, Corey Feldman voicing Donatello. Which when you look at it, you're like, really, Corey Feldman? But you know what? He didn't do bad. I didn't mind it.
I honestly, and I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I had literally just learned that watching it again. Like my wife was talking about this, and she's like, "I wonder who plays in that." When I IMDb, and I'm looking back, and it shows the guy who's in the costume, and then it shows the voice, and I'm like, "No fucking way!" Corey Feldman was like the voice. I did not know this until literally 3 days ago, or whenever we watched it. Like, it's nuts.
So who is that,
dude? Excuse me.
You know who Corey Feldman is? I mean, I don't.
No, now you gotta Google, you gotta screen share that shit for this guy.
Have you not seen an 80s movie?
No, I have.
Any of them.
He was in the Goonies. He was in the Lost Boys. He was. I mean, it just the list goes on and on.
Corey Feldman. Okay, no. I do know who this is.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Right. Everybody, calm down. Everybody, calm down. I do know him.
I didn't know if I could, honestly.
But going down this list, I've seen pretty much all these movies. All right, we're fine.
Okay, and did you notice the young, at the time, unknown actor who was one of the thugs with the Foot Clan, was almost like their little voice?
Yes, and I forget, honestly, now I fucking forget the guy's name. Fuck, he was in most recently. I remember him in was Iron Man 3 plus like the little blurb they did in Disney recently about like the Mandarin and whatnot. So that's that. When I saw him, I was like, I honestly forgot he was in there. It was so cool seeing all this old stuff because I haven't seen the first one in forever. Let It Be Known, number 2 is always my favorite.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to go back and revisit that. That'll be next up on the review.
I was like, we do that next week.
Definitely, I'm in for sure.
Yeah. We can all do the Ninja Turtles together because me and Alan are doing all of them. So
we're gonna rank them all. We'll go through these 3, and then they had 1 animated, and then the 2 remakes that just recently came out in the last, 10 years. It's less than 10 years.
So amazing.
But you had Sam Rockwell in there, and here's Francis going, I don't know who Sam Rockwell is. The guy who does a movie podcast.
I'm bad with names, okay? I don't know names. I know faces.
The guy who does the movie podcast.
I know, bro. I know. Yeah, I do a movie podcast. I don't remember anybody's name.
Again, if you just look up Sam Rockwell, you know who we're talking about. He's in a ton of stuff, including he was in Iron Man 3. He was one of the main.
Was it Iron Man 2? Actually, I'm sorry, not 3.
Yeah, 2.
It was number 2.
Well, yes,
Iron
2.
Man 2.
Yes,
yep.
2. Yes, because he was financing Whiplash, played by Ricky Rourke.
Yes, great actor.
Yes,
and just keeping my Google up just in case I have to Google more names.
And then I was surprised to learn who the voice of Splinter was. The voice of Splinter is Kevin Clash, and you might not recognize the name.
Sounds like a wrestler.
He's the voice of Elmo.
Oh,
no way.
He is most known for being the voice of Elmo, amongst other, but Elmo is the main. He's the creator of Elmo.
So Splinter is Elmo.
Yes, essentially. Yeah, pretty much.
Do you think it was Elmo first and then he went to the ooze and turned to Splinter, or do you think it was vice versa?
I would say vice versa. Because that's rode hard, put up wet. Elmo right there is what that is. He's seen some stuff, okay?
Definitely that. He's been around the world tonight. Yeah.
Listen, there's no place to go after being Elmo. You just turn into freaking Splinter, and that's it. That's the end of your life.
That's it.
Yeah.
I enjoy. I still laughed at all the jokes during it. The nunchuck battle when Mikey's got they're having the face off with the clan in April's apartment, and they're doing the battle back and forth. I'm laughing at that. I'm even laughing at like the aged jokes that they're not going to age so well nowadays when they make a point to say something to Casey Jones about being claustrophobic, and he says, "I've never looked at another guy before," and he's like, "No, claustrophobic. You're scared of small places, not the other." The back and forth between Casey Jones and Raphael, I enjoyed, but one thing didn't sit so well with me at the end of this that nobody even batted an eye to is Casey Jones just straight up murder Shredder. Like,
dude, Casey Jones was badass. Like, what great casting, by the way, for that role. Like, that dude was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, he was awesome in it. But yeah, it's just funny because I'm watching it and I remember what happening, but it's like, and everyone's around him when he does it, and he falls into the trash. And he's just like, "Oops," and just, huh,
Yeah.
okay, let me just walk
He
away.
falls in the trash can. He's like,
"Oops."
Kind of just looks around like, oh, look at that.
Nobody bats an eye. It's just like, just murder, no big deal, you know.
Yeah, and all the Ninja Turtles and Splinter, they're all just like, they're all like, don't kill him, all death and all this stuff, and then they see him do it, and they're like, okay, cool.
We'll let this one slide.
Yeah, it wasn't us. We can say it wasn't us, but we didn't necessarily stop it.
We don't really know this guy, so it's cool.
Yeah, we probably won't see him again.
He's new around here. I don't know what this guy does. Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just a great movie. And even at the end, I remember I used to have the cassette tape that had the couple songs that were in it, and the Turtle Power song at the end that rolls through the credits. I mean, I used to play that on repeat.
I mean, if you don't jam out to Turtle Power, then something's just wrong with you. That's what I have to say.
Dude, how about Shredder, dude? Like, what great casting for that role, too. Like, that dude was so badass the entire movie. Like, he had minimal lines, but it was just so fucking intimidating. And all he would do was...
See, and the reason they didn't give him lines is because that was actually him trying to talk. It was terrible. They're like, this dude doesn't talk. Just he can mumble. That's fine.
Just do that.
Yeah.
Rats.
He runs the entire gauntlet of all the emotions with just grunts. And it's like talking to a teenager. You'll find out later in life about that one, Peezy.
Or like a baby goes, ugh. What does he want? I don't know. It sounds like a snack, maybe. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh man,
It sounds like Shredder's literally dropping a deuce the whole movie. That one too is my favorite.
He did kind of have baggier pants, so maybe he was.
He part of such an MC Hammer, yo. Fuck that, yo.
Giant diaper.
Oh man, but if you
and he had a COVID mask too, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, before it was cool to have a COVID mask.
He had the mesh see-through so you can see him smile. I mean,
bro was like prepared. I think that's why they killed him off. They're like, nah.
I knows what's up.
It's not very breathable. You're not getting the germs in on that one. He's definitely staying protected there. On that. But,
how many points are in number 2?
I bet you it's a lot.
Oh, that's great.
I'm looking forward to that. That's the one with Tokar and Razor in it.
They're babies.
Oh man,
mystery Shredder. We got this for this one.
Oh man, we'll check that one out next. Ninja Turtles, go check it out, guys. You can get it on HBO Max if you got that. If you don't have HBO Max, you know somebody who has HBO Max, so just go ahead and borrow their password and stuff, so you can go ahead and watch it. But you guys got any last thoughts on the movie? Francis, anything?
I mean, if you haven't seen it, definitely see it. I mean,
Yeah.
I truly do believe that even if you haven't seen it before, it's still an enjoyable movie.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
good.
Yeah, this is one I was telling Francis earlier. It hasn't been that long since I've seen it because I've watched it with the kids. The youngest one's getting older now, and so she's able to start seeing all these movies, and that's what we do. We go back through all the movies I watched as a kid, and I force her to like them.
I
which
can't
is
wait to
just
do that.
Dude, that's always the fun part, the rewatch with the kids, and you're just sitting there watching them,
Just force
just
feed
waiting
it to them.
just waiting for them to like it. They're like, "Why didn't you laugh at that joke? That crap is gold right there."
That's got to be so devastating when they don't like it.
Yeah, it's happened on one or two, and I'm just like,
I mean, considering that I don't think, whenever you show me stuff, I don't laugh, so I don't.
no, I know you laugh. You just try to put on a brave face. So,
You got me, Alan.
Peezy, any last thoughts, brother?
Yeah, I just got one thing to say.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys. Hey, we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Deuces.